Guys, welcome back. In last session, we discussed about how to create drill down reports in SSRS pointing to SSA's cube databases. Now, in this video, we're gonna see how to design drill through reports, which is little bit different. There is slight difference compared to pointing to other data sources like SQL Server or Oracle or SharePoint list, whatever it may be. When you come to MDX, there is a little bit of difference in configuring the drill through reports and in this video we're gonna discuss the same. So for this discussion, you know what, first let me show you what is let me explain you what is meant by drill through reports. Drill through reports are the one which will take you to the next report or drill through to the next report when you click on any particular item. For example, let's say I have a category sales report where I have accessories, bikes and clothing. So I have three categories. Generally in drill down there will be a plus sign on the left hand side here. When I click on plus sign, it will expand and I can see the next level data, that is subcategories data or whatever I configure. And when I click on subcategories, then the next level will be expanded where I'll have either color or product information. Now the drill through is little different. If you click on this accessories, it will take me to the next report where I will find the accessories related subcategories data or whatever I configure. Okay. It will not be expand or collapse in the same report. It will take you to the entire new report, entirely new one, not in the same report. So for drill through reports, if you want to go for 3 levels of drill through, then you need to have 3 reports. So to demonstrate the same, I created reports. The first one is category sales, where I will have category level sales, and when I click on this category, I have to pass the value whatever I clicked. For example, if I select accessories, I have to pass accessories to the next level report, and here my next level report is subcategory. I've defined like that, where this guy will take the category value whatever I pass from the first report, and it will show the subcategory sales. And when I click on this subcategory sales, it will take me to the product sales of that particular subcategory by taking the subcategory value here. So hope you understood what is meant by drill through. The first level report will be having complete data, and when I click on any one item, this item will be passed as the input parameter to the next report, and this report will be shown. And when I click here on the subcategory, any subcategory, this subcategory value will be passed to the products sales report, and the products sales for the products that are present in the subcategory selected will be shown in the report. And let me configure now, and you will come to know how it looks and what is the advantage of having drill through reports over drill down reports. So generally, how you configure in SSRS when you point to SQL Server, I'll show you that first, and then let's discuss what's the difference here. So for configuring the drill through report, you have to select the text box, whatever you are gonna configure for drill through, and go to the action and click on go to report. So you are taking on click of this text box, you are going to the next report, and here you have to specify what is the next report. The next report I want to go, I want to be taken to the subcategory sales. So, and what I have to pass? I have to pass the value that I have selected here, right? So whatever the value I select here, this category value, that needs to be passed to the parameter, that is category parameter, that is present in the next one, that is subcategory sales report, and the value will be whatever the value. This is how you select in SQL Server, SSRS reports while pointing to SQL Server. Generally you will select the value, and the value will be directly passed, and the next report will be executed. Let me show you. Now if you see, when the mouse is on, then it is showing hand symbol. That means there is some functionality involved on click of it. So let me click it, and it is not selecting and it is not showing. It is taking me to the next report. This is subcategory sales. Okay, subcategory wise sales, but it is not showing any data. Why? Because the category is not selected. So if you implement the same functionality whatever you have implemented for SQL Server's data source, it will not work here. Why? Because I'll explain you now. So the problem here is the category value is not getting selected right here. It is taking you to the next report, but the category value is not showing, right? This was the original report, category sales. When you click on this accessories needs to be passed to the subcategory report. Subcategory report is opened, but not the category value is not properly passed. Actually, it should have been like this. The proper that if accessories value is passed, then this report should have been opened, but it is not opened. The reason behind that one is, to know the reason, go to the subcategory sales report and let's find out why it is not passing the value properly. So if you see the parameters, and parameter, we are passing the value to the value field. Okay, from the first report we are passing the value to the value field, and you know what is the parameter value you are getting, right? I'll show you what is the parameter value that will come as part of this. By executing the query, whichever query that is loading the report, if you see the parameter value, it is full value. That means product category dot English product name dot all, or product category name dot English product name dot ampersand of accessories, or ampersand of something else. So you can see this is the full name. And now let's see what it is passing from the parent report, that is category sales. Okay, this is where, right, from where we're passing the value by clicking the accessories. It is not taking. Why it is not taking? Let's see that. So to find out what is the problem, you have to go to the text box properties, go to the action and get the expression, copy the expression and find out why it is not properly passing. So to find out the same, I've taken a text box and I've copied the expression, whatever the expression that I've been used to pass the value to the child report, and see the magic. The value that we're passing is the accessories, but what the value that is expecting? Product category dot product category name dot ampersand and in brackets accessories. That is what it is expecting, but what we are passing is not the correct value. So the problem is in passing the value from the parent report. Now let's figure it out. In SQL Server you don't have these extensions, right, like hierarchy, dimensionality and so on. That's why in SQL Server or Oracle or SharePoint list, if you pass dot value to the subreport functionality as parameter value, then it will work fine in SQL Server or anything else. I mean, if you point to SQL Server or anything else. But here it is not working. Why? Because it is not in the shape or in the format that the child report is expecting. So what is the child report expectation? First, let's see whether we have any option to select that directly here. Level number, font style formatted is missing, font size, blah 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 blah. Nothing will help for us. Okay, this will not help. So let me keep the value as is. I'm getting value into that. So I have to concatenate some text, right? What is the text that it is expecting? First, let's see that, and we will concatenate the same stuff. That will solve our problem. I'll show you that. This is how it is expecting in this format, right? So let me copy this format, and this is my category report, the one where I have this first drill through, and go to the action and go to this, and this is expecting a format like this: dot ampersand bracket open, and this is the value, hard-coded value. Okay, and after this after this is the dynamic value. After this, it has to be ended with the square brackets. So for your information, I'll copy this expression, whatever the expression that I am getting here, into a text box, so that you will come to know what value it was passing earlier and what value it is passing now. Okay, so to give you a good idea on this, I have copied this expression here. Now let's see. So the value what I'm passing through on click of this is product category dot English product category name dot ampersand accessories ampersand. This is perfect. So if I click now, this will pass the required value or whatever the value that it is expecting, and that value is selected and the sub report is shown. This is called not sub report, drill through report. The next level report is shown. I can go back anytime and select the other guy. For example, bikes here. Go back again, go to clothing. So this is called drill through report. It is drilling through the main report and going to the next level reporting, and it is passing perfectly fine. So this is done. The first level drill through reporting is done. Hope you understood how to do the drill through and what measure, where you have to be careful. Now in subcategory sales, if I click on this guy, it has to pass values to the product sales, right? Let's see what this product sales takes, and I mean in which format it will accept. That is very important for us. So this takes this format, okay, for the last report. And now let me go to the subcategory sales, right click, text box properties, and action on click, go to the report, and what report I have to go. It has to take me to product sales, and I have to pass the category, subcategory, whatever the subcategory I selected, that has to be passed here. But again the same problem. The format should be in hierarchical, I mean dimensionality plus hierarchy plus the value. So this should be perfectly fine. I have added the expression here. So if you want to see the complete expression once, I'll show you. You can see the product category dot English product cat. So oops, this should not be product category, right? This should be subcategory. What we're passing is subcategory. I don't know why this guy got copied. I think it's subcategory. I don't know how it is, subspace category or subcategory, I don't remember that. English product, let me go like this first. Subcategory name, and I pass the value. Now let me go to the first report. Preview. It will, accessories should take me to the next report. If I click on bike stands, it is not taking. The reason is I have not given the proper hierarchy here. So let me set it properly. So this one should expect. The problem is here. I've done some mistake here. Let me correct it out. Subcategory name, subcategory name, subcategory name, subcategory name. This is perfectly fine. Perfect. This is perfect. And let me see what I have set here for available values. Value. Perfect. Nothing. Let's be nothing. So this is perfect. Now let's see what value it is passing from here. Review it. Bike stands. Dollar blank property. Oops. I have to set some default value. Okay, I'll set this as default value for the parameter here. Default value should be set. Oops, it is not copied. Yeah, this is killing me. Oh. I'm getting confused, man. I'm making changes in some other place than the correct place. This is the place where I have to make the changes. Let me select these categories, blah 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 blah. I'll copy this guy and paste here. Oops, it is not getting selected. That is why the problem. Let me try to copy the default one. This is not taking, man. Let me better type it. Let me subcategory dot all is the default value. Okay, now let me go to this parameter and let me select the default value to all. And now this report still not showing the hierarchy. What could be the problem? Let me check this problem here. Okay guys, I fixed the issue. There was some problem in the dataset. I modified it. Now let's see whether it goes perfectly fine or not. I didn't make any changes to the configuration part. Why the hell this guy is having parameter now? There is some problem with my machine. Okay, got it. Let me close all the stuff so that you will not get confused. Why? Because I'm getting confused here. So let me close this guy too. Now let me open the first report. Okay, perfect. This is the first one. If I click on accessories, it should go to the next level. If I click on bike stands, it should be passed, but it is not passing. So let it be. I mean, some problem, guys. Here, I fed up. I fed up of fixing this issue. There is some problem with my machine itself. Subcategory all. This is perfect. This is perfect. And let me see the data set for last time. Parameter caption, product subcategory, and this is also perfect. Let me check this. Ampersand bike racks, this is perfect. And where the problem? The problem is somewhere here in the text box, the value that we are passing. Let me see what value I'm passing from here. This might be the place where we have a problem. So better I'll copy the text and I'll paste it into the text box field so that we can see what value it is being passed to the next report. So let me go to the expression. Fine. Now click on preview. Product subcategory dot English product subcategory name dot ampersand bike racks bike stands. This is fine. Is it the correct hierarchy? That's what I doubt. English. The only doubt that I have is whether it is the correct hierarchy or not. Default values. Oops, this is the correct hierarchy. Let's match with this. Product category. Let me take a notepad. This is the problem here. If you get stuck somewhere, then main problem is okay. Product subcategory. PRODUCT subcategory dot English product subcategory name dot. Yes, it looks perfect. Text box expression, sorting. This is perfect. Guys, I found out the issue. The issue is with the caps. You don't believe? The value that I'm passing to the parameter value here, if you see under actions, I'm passing product subcategory dot English product subcategory dot something something. I have given this guy as capital CATGORE. That's why it was creating mess. So I changed it to small caps, just like whatever the value it is present for the parameters. Parameters of the products, that is the sub report of this particular thing. I have seen it here and I have given as is whatever it is there in the same format. I have given. Be careful with the caps. So it tortured me a lot. Now let's see. This is the first report. Oops. Yeah, this is the first report. It will be like this when you open here. And when you click on bikes, it will take you to the sub report. When you click on road bikes, it will take you to the sub report again. This is the product level. If you want to go back and check for some other subcategory, you can go back and click on this. And you can go back to the top level and go for bikes, or you can go for clothing. See, the clothing total sales is 339772. When you click on drill down, it will show and the total sales will come to 33972. And here one more drill down level. So be careful, and to format it, this is not a good one. So what you have to do is go to the properties, set the font color to I'll set the font color to blue, then black. Okay, I'm just explaining you how to format, and I'll make it as underline. Control U will set underline. Now it will give a look that okay, there is some functionality involved, so I can click on it. So for that, you can set this color property, and also that it will give you the look, and the end user will easily understand okay, there is some functionality. On click of that, it may take me to sub report, or sorry, to drill down report or something like that, or some functionality, some pop-up may come out. So to give end user a good picture, you need to format like this. So I'll explain you once again what I have done, so that you can try it. So first I created 3 reports. One is product sales, category sales, and the other one is subcategory sales. So when I click on product sales, category sales, it should give me, if I select accessories category, it should give me accessories subcategory sales, and when I click on any subcategory, it should give me that particular subcategory product sales. So what I've done is here I created one without any parameters, and subcategory 1 report with one parameter, that is category. So this guy expects a category value from its first report, parent report I can say. So only one parameter here, that is category, and one more report, that is the third level third report, and second level in the drill down. This guy will have one parameter, that is product subcategories. This will be value will be passed to this parameter from on click of the category, any subcategory. Okay, in the subcategory report, it starts with here. You will give access to only this report to the user, and these two will not be given. I mean access in the sense visibility. Okay, so when he clicks the report, it will open like this. When he clicks on bikes, it will show mountain bikes and so on. When he clicks on something, it will show like this. And here you should not give, man, there is no function, right? By mistake I've given it. You should not give the function. I mean blue color and underline. Why? Because there is no sub report for this, or else the user will keep on clicking. So don't mislead them. Don't give it for the last one. And if they want to go for clothing and see what is the total sales, they can come here and check it like this. So this is how you can work on. You can create drill through reports, and drill through reports are hot favorite for few guys, few users, not most of the users. Why? Because this drill through will create a mess when you export, when you render it to Excel, PDF, Word, and so on. Okay, but if you go for drill down report, it works perfectly fine in Excel. So for the Excel lovers, you can go for drill down reports, and instead of this drill through, better go for matrix reports or table reports when your requirement is to export to either PDF or something like that. I mean Microsoft Word or something. So guys, this is how you have to implement. So you have to be very careful while passing the value. The first thing you have to remember is you have to pass the full value, that is dimension name dot hierarchy name dot value, and you have to also include the ampersand. That is one important thing you have to keep in mind. And the next thing is you have to remember that it's case sensitive. You have to be very careful. You have seen I have given capital C and it tortured me. It showed me hell. So be careful guys while working on the drill through reports. This is the only difference. I mean this is the one place where you will find the difference. I think this is the only one place in report designing part. If you take drill down, drill through, sub reports, or matrix reports, list report, table reports, this is the only place where you will find little bit difference when you point to SSRS cube database using MDX. Try it, and if you have any queries, post it to me, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching the video. Bye bye.